Owing to India's vast size, cultural diversity, and mythological stories, India naturally became a land of strange tales and mysterious locations. Such tales may have been born of actual events, rumors, or the human imagination, but regardless of their origins, the people of India take these haunted locations exceptionally seriously. India has one of the world's most ancient and unsettling histories. From Bhangarh Fort in Rajasthan, where no one is allowed to go in after sunset, to Dao Hill, in West Bengal, a turn-of-the-century boarding school where not all children go home when the school year is over, and even a lake in Chamoli filled with more than 300 skeletons. All these places have a spooky tale to tell, and that is why on today's episode we will be visiting 3 of India's most haunted locations.
Most Haunted International.
Dao Hill, Kurseong, West Bengal. In the woods of Dao Hill located in Kurseong, West Bengal, lies the Victoria Boys High School and Dao Hill Girls Boarding School, where numerous unnatural deaths seem to have taken place in the past. Situated about 30 kilometers from Darjeeling, is located the most haunted hill station in India, Dao Hill of Kurseong, where there is no dearth of paranormal happenings and stories. The 100-year-old Victoria Boys High School, which is pervaded by the dark vibes of the haunted forest, is believed to be the residence of many spirits whose footsteps can be heard echoing through the hallways. Day or night, paranormal activities never cease here. There have been countless murdered bodies found in the woods surrounding the schools, and several locals and tourists report interacting with these spirits. The faint-hearted should certainly avoid the Death Road, which lies between the Dao Hill Road and the Forest Office. The local woodcutters have had a harrowing time watching the headless ghost of a young boy walking and disappearing into the forest. People have reported cases of being followed and constantly watched over by an unseen entity. Some have even reported a red eye peering at them from the darkness. There is even a ghost of a woman dressed in grey. Such bad is the air of these forests that unfortunate visitors either lost their mental balance or ended up killing themselves. The locals have heard loud whisperings and the sound of footsteps during December to March when the school is closed for winter vacations. Lake of Skeletons, Chamoli, Uttarakhand. Roopkunda Lake is around 16,500 feet above the sea level and is also popularly known as the Lake of Skeletons. It received its terrifying name in 1942 when Hari Kishan Madhwal, a Nanda Devi Game Reserve ranger, discovered a huge number of human skeletons lying haphazardly and floating along the edges of the lake. He is not the first to notice this strange phenomenon though, with reports about these bones found in historical records dating back as late as the 9th century. At first, British authorities feared that the skeletons represented casualties of a hidden Japanese invasion force, but it was found that the skeletons were far too old to be Japanese soldiers. The skeletons are visible in the lake's shallow clear water during a 1-month period of the year when the ice melts. Along with the skeletons, wooden artifacts, iron spearheads, leather slippers, and rings were also found. A team from National Geographic retrieved about 30 skeletons from the lake, with flesh still attached to some of their bones. Local legend says that the king of Kannauj, Raja Jasdhaval, with his pregnant wife, their servants, a dance troupe and others went on a pilgrimage to the Nanda Devi shrine when during the journey the group faced a storm with large hailstones, from which the entire party perished near Roopkund Lake. It is now said that the lost spirits of the royal party haunt travelers attempting to cross the water on spiritual journeys and will continue to do so until their bones reach the shrine of Nanda Devi. Remnants belonging to more than 300 people have been found, and regardless of the circumstances that submerged these skeletons in the cold icy waters of Roopkund Lake, tourists to this location find it to be one of the weirdest and eeriest places on planet Earth to visit. Bhangarh Fort, Rajasthan. Located in the Alwar region, the uninhabited town of Bhangarh is one of the eeriest places imaginable and is unanimously considered as one of India's most haunted places. It is believed to be so dangerous that even the Archaeological Survey of India has legally prohibited anyone from entering the Bhangarh Fort after dark. There are two legends that claim responsibility for the ominous nature of the fort and the curses affecting the surrounding areas. According to the first legend, King Madho Singh, who was the ruler of the state of Jaipur in the present-day Indian state of Rajasthan, had to request permission from an ascetic named Balunath to expand the periphery of the fort. Balunath lived in a nearby cave. The sadhu made the king promise that the shadows of the fortress would never disturb his meditation or touch his cave. Madho Singh tried to follow this dictum, but it was not to be so. As the sun shifted south in winter, the shadows grew longer and touched Balunath's cave. Woken from his deep meditation, the Tantrik issued a curse that the town and its people would never be able to put up another roof in the vicinity. Locals say that even today, if there is new construction in the villages near the fort, the roofs always collapse. While the curse of Balunath is a well-known legend, it is our second legend that is the more accepted of the two. The 16th century legend speaks of the gorgeous Princess Ratnavati of Bhangarh, the daughter of Chhatra Singh, whose beauty was said to be unparalleled throughout the land. In the story, the tale of her beauty had spread far and wide, and she had the attention of many wealthy and powerful suitors. Near the fort lived a Tantrik named Singhia, a man well versed in the black arts, who fell deeply in love with Ratnavati. He knew in his heart that the princess would never be attracted to him and tried many times in vain to cast a magical spell over her. One day he came upon Ratnavati's maid buying perfume in the village. He cast his spell on the scent so that if Ratnavati used it, she would fall in love with him. Ratnavati discovered Singhia's plot and was furious. In her anger, she threw the bottle out of the window of a tall spire, where it struck the Tantrik on the top of his skull. He died due to the injury, but before his death, he cursed Chhatra Singh's family and the local inhabitants. The following year, Ratnavati was killed along with other inhabitants when the fort was attacked by invading Mughals, seemingly fulfilling Singhia's curse. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoy international ghost stories and eerie histories, please like and subscribe to our channel. And remember, click the bell icon to receive notifications. Until next time, may you find wonder in the darkest of places.
Most Haunted International.